What's going on, guys? It's your boy Ajen back again for another Reverse 1999 video. And for today, let us talk about Main's Bulletin's Darkness of the Abyss. And let us talk about some strategy on how to tackle this type of game mode. So, Main's Bulletin is the newest game mode added into the game in Reverse 1999. And this one is really fun. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with this kind of game mode. It's really hard in my honest opinion, especially if you're an A2P. Especially if you don't have the characters that are pretty much necessary to tackle this kind of game mode. So, Main's Bulletin is something like a raid boss battle. And we have here a boss fight here, Darkness of the Abyss. If you are someone who does not read the description of the enemy or how the boss the skill set of the boss, then you might be in for some trouble because this one is kind of hard. As you can see, I've only gotten up to A rank at best. Yes, and this is me simply because I don't really have a really good sustain Star Aplatus character like Tooth Fairy. Yeah, if you don't have Tooth Fairy, then good luck getting a high score for this stage. But there are some alternatives, but you will not be getting into the triple S tier rank. So we have here some rankings here. As you can see, we have here the rewards for getting into triple S rank at 850 points is Thoughts in Eternity 10, Enlightened Materials for your light cones, and then 3,000 Sharpodonti, which is not really the best rewards, right? Which is good because if they put some really great reward in the triple S category, I think a lot of people will go mad with this one because it's really hard. Yeah, not gonna lie, it's really hard, especially if you're F2P and especially if you're missing characters that are really meant for this kind of stages. Now, let us talk about the Darkness of the Abyss. This stage is really hard if you're not reading this kind of mechanics here. So we have here the enemy's movements here. So after unleashing ultimate, gains 3 stacks of top defense, undispellable, damage resistance plus 25% when attacked, and then minus 1 stack when triggered, undispellable. It makes the boss really tough. And then for the allies, Star Aplatus characters attack plus 20%, reality defense plus 20%, mental defense plus 20%, and max HP plus 20%. So, Star Aplatus characters are really recommended in this raid boss fight. Bringing in a different kind of Aplatus character in this stage is going to be a disadvantage, especially for someone like, for example, Shamane. I brought Shamane during my playtesting in this stage, and he will die really fast because he is weak against the opponent's element or the opponent's Aplatus. And then lastly, another effect on this guild raid stage, after taking 2 actions in 1 turn, purifies all frostbite from self and increases attack by 30% last 2 rounds. So, Frostbite, when there are 5 stacks, inflicts free status. If already in free status, status duration plus 1 round. Now, if you get this frozen status, after you got frozen, if you unfreeze yourself, you're just going to die. Yeah, it's that is why you need to avoid getting frozen. How do you avoid this one? If you see a frostbite debuff to your character, that character needs to take 2 actions in 1 round for you to be able to cleanse the frostbite debuff. That is very important thing to note when fighting against this type of boss. If you're not paying attention to the debuff of your characters, then you might have some really trouble with the frostbite mechanics here, the frostbite debuff. It's really annoying. And this one is what makes my character die really fast also, because once they get frozen, after they get unfrozen, they just die. Easy as that. Really annoying mechanic, to be honest. especially during the later stages, later phases of the boss. It's really annoying because once they ultimate attack, they will they will give you some 4 frostbite debuffs, and only one is needed, then you will just get frozen. Try to avoid this as much as possible. Also, another strategy to deal with this one is try to kill the odds. In my honest opinion, killing the odds is way better. Just on besides on focusing on the main body itself, or the main boss itself. So the boss has two additional adds with him, the Tentacle of the Abyss. They are really annoying also, but you can just ignore them if you have a really powerful AoE DPS character in your team. Now let us talk about the team building for this one. That if you read the description, right, the main mechanics for this stage, Star Aplatos characters are really recommended for this type of stages. I mean, this specific stages. Star Aplatos has the advantage because they gain some additional stat boost for them. Team building is always the same. Bring in some main DPS carry, some supports, and then some HP sustain. Now, let us talk about the roles for each character. For DPS character, I use Charlie because I am a Charlie enjoyer. I use her a lot. I really love playing with Charlie, but she's not the best character for this stage. The best character for this stage is someone like the new featured character in the banner, 34. Yeah, she is the best DPS that you can bring in this raid boss fight. But if you don't have 34, then probably the best alternative for her is Lilia. Sadly, I have not raised my Lilia because I think it's already a waste of resources if I'm gonna be raising her, because I'm already pretty good with my Star Aplatos characters. I'm saving my resources for other characters or other upcoming characters. So if you don't have 34 and you have Lilia raised, then Lilia might be your best bet for the DPS lineup. She is really powerful, really strong. She is a critical character, can deal massive critical damage to the character if you build her right. If you don't have Lilia, if you don't have 34, another alternative is none other than Charlie herself. Charlie is a really good substitute for them if you don't have those two dedicated Star Aplatos DPS. Now for the sub DPS or support, Voyager is always really good as a sub DPS or a really good debuffer because she will give your characters more chance to crit. And if you can crit critical damage is really strong if your critical procs. And she is one of those characters that can help you deal more critical damage to the enemy. And also, she has a really powerful ultimate skill also. Really nice. She can also give you some toughen, right? No, this one. The stardiness, yeah, stardiness. This one is damage resistance plus 25% when attack. Really good buff for your team for more survivability. And then another support that is kinda probably a really good also in this raid boss is Regulus. Regulus, not only is she a really good DPS character, she is also a good support. And also, she will help you with some form of HP sustain also. Why? Because of her ultimate. Her ultimate gives you the ability to dodge any non-ultimate attacks. You just need to take into consideration that once you activated her ultimate skill, you should not be taking any action for your character so that the dodge buff will not get dispelled. I was not really paying attention when I was trying to tackle this raid boss before, so I was not so I got hit even though I did have some dodge for my Regulus during that time. So yeah, just take note on that one when using Regulus. If you use your ultimate, the following turn, you should not take any action. Just move your cards, combine them. That's the only thing to do. Then you will survive that one round. It's really, really helpful, especially during the late phase of the boss. Having to survive for one turn is really, really nice. Another character that might be able to bring you some really good support is Baby Blue. I haven't raised my Baby Blue, but Baby Blue is your the counterpart of Born Bloom in Star Aplatus. She is a debuffer. She can reduce the mental defense of the character if you are using a mental DPS character like, for example, Charlie. Yeah, so she can deal she can increase the damage potential of your Charlie if you're trying to use Charlie as your main DPS. But in the case of if you're using Lilia, then Baby Blue is not really that good because Lilia deals reality damage. Regulus is mental, so Charlie plus Regulus, if you're using both of them, then Baby Blue might be able to help you with dealing more damage to the enemy. The most important character, in my honest opinion, in team building for this kind of raid boss is the HP sustain healer. Yes, and I don't have Tooth Fairy, and Tooth Fairy is probably the best character that you can use in this type of raid boss. So if you don't have Tooth Fairy, then don't dream of getting triple Escher. Yes, it's really hard to get triple Escher without Tooth Fairy, in my honest opinion. So if you don't have Tooth Fairy, who are the best replacement for her? I use Sotheby, but I don't think Sotheby is also a is the best alternative for Tooth Fairy. I think Balloon Party is the way to go. Yeah, Balloon Party might be able to give you more survivability instead of Sotheby. I have not tried Balloon Party yet. I'm gonna be trying this one when I make my revenge video for that one. I'm gonna be trying again and try to break the A rank that I have. So yeah, I think Balloon Party is the only I think medicine packet. No, medicine packet. It's not really F2P friendly, but if you have medicine packet, then maybe you can try to use medicine packet. But right now, for the accessible healers that I have, Sotheby and Balloon Party, those are the two healers that I have raised. Sotheby only net me up to rank A. I have not tried Balloon Party yet, but I have some recommendations from my previous video that I think Balloon Party is way better compared to Sotheby in the place of the healer HP sustain for your party. So yeah, good luck to everyone. We're going to be trying the mains bulletin. It's really hard, but it's really fun figuring out what kind of team building to use, especially if you're lacking some really meta characters for that stage. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I think that's it for me for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it if you could help me grow my channel more. And thank you to everyone who are supporting my channel. I appreciate every one of you. Until next time, peace.